This is from xQc. It's called Mostly Peaceful Looters. I think this is him reacting to protest and riot footage, as well as to Hasan Piker's reaction to everything that's been going on.
Next spot. Oh, they're in.
Guys.
One thing that's very interesting is that when it's evening, I find this very fascinating. When it's evening, the looters do not look anything like the protesters who are out there in the daytime. They're always younger here, wearing like these like more durable, almost industrial clothing, right? Like a lot of like cargos and stuff, black clothes, boots, masks, hoodies. This is not the same attire that you see in the daytime protests at all. A lot of older people, not old people, but like grown adults. A lot of these look like 16-year-olds, wearing brighter colors, waving flags, not wearing boots. They might be masked up, but you know, they don't look as conspicuous. So I always find that very interesting. It's like a completely different group is here in the evening than in the daytime. Braylon says YN's for real. Yeah, for real.
Guys, I don't care about this. I don't care. Okay. I'm not doing politics today. I'm not doing politics, okay? Guys, this is empowerment. This is empowerment.
Yeah, there's going to be 7 minutes left and not doing politics. Trust.
Okay. This is they have insurance, 1, and 2, it redistributes the wealth. So and this is empowering. So I mean, I don't care. I'm not gonna get mad about this. Whatever, man. Do your thing, bro.
Do your thing, bro. It's a great response to this. That's hilarious.
Guys.
Bro, imagine if this building is owned by an immigrant. Actually, no, that's not funny. That's not funny. But the irony is like, man.
This is mostly peaceful. Like, I don't give a, unless there's a bomb that goes off, I don't care. Like, nobody was hurt. There's no violence. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
xQcl from Ontario.
If I could, I would compare the actions of like John Lennon or something like that. Because it's so peaceful.
I thought he was gonna say Anne Frank.
Imagine all the people.
It's the protesters moving them on through the heart of LA.
I remember this. I remember this. Okay, I want to give some analysis to this because people are like, oh no, she got shot in the thigh with a rubber bullet. Those could be fatal. Well, yes, they could be fatal. Usually it's only fatal if you get shot in the eye, okay? But also,
moving them on
look at what's happening here, okay? Watch your surroundings, okay? Okay, we've got a couple cars here. We've got some people milling about. And I think earlier in this footage, there was some warnings that were being given on loudspeakers saying, like, you know, disperse, get onto the sidewalk and all that stuff. Look what happens. We've got the red car coming around behind the reporter, and then she gets shot. So maybe I'm being a little bit too giving too much of the benefit of the doubt to the officer. But in my opinion, I think it's like, well, they said multiple times, move. These people haven't moved. This car is trying to come into this lane and the reporter's standing in the middle of the way. This person gotta go. So, you know, I understand why she would get shot in this scenario. If there were no cars here, and it was just random, and they were not saying, hey, disperse or whatever, then I'd be a lot more like, I don't know about this. But I think this shooting is not as bad as a lot of people are making out to be.
Rubber bullets of protesters moving them on through the heart of LA.
The heart of LA.
You just shot the rubber bullets of protesters moving them on.
Them.
Circus all staged, boring, ridiculous take.
Chat, is there a way to report on this news? Will I be that close?
My man, you should check
Yes,
out the
you
band
can.
Turnstile new album Never Enough.
But the footage isn't as good, so.
No, apparently.
Chris walking 5,000 kilometers just to say the country is better. What? True. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, this is from Trash Jones. It says, but the protesters were damaging property. Okay, but consider this. I don't care about property. People getting mad in the comments, I don't know what to tell you. You should also care about people's lives more than you care about property. Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Also, why are you simping for Waymos? They're literally driverless cars that only belong to a large corporation. These protesters are not going to come to your house and set your Kia Sorento on fire, babe. Okay, to be fair, we've got to be completely honest. Waymos are garbage, and they should be burned. I'm joking. This is a joke. I hate how I have to clarify every joke I make like that. But you know, have you ever seen the video where like the infamous video? Whenever you see like a video of like Waymos or like a self-driving car, like acting badly, like getting pulled over, for example. Like, hold on, Waymo pulled over. Every famous video of a self-driving car not working well, it's always a Waymo. There's this famous video.
No, can you show me out at 7th Ave in Osborne? I got a unmanned vehicle that was kind of taken off from me. It's a Waymo car.
It's not every day you see a Phoenix police officer pulling over a driverless car.
Hi!
But that's what happened June 19th after the officer observed a Waymo going haywire in traffic.
I couldn't help but come over, just out of morbid curiosity.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there's a passenger or something.
No, like, you know the construction here?
Yeah.
It was eastbound in the westbound lanes. Oh! Which is real bad. Yeah.
So Waymo driving poorly. So, you know, you don't hear those stories with Teslas. And then there's this, of course, this hilarious story.
For the past few weeks, Randall White has been dealing with a persistent and annoying problem right outside his San Francisco condo.
So I was like, where's that coming from? I looked down, and I was like, I think it's coming from the Waymo cars.
This parking lot full of driverless Waymo cars has had multiple incidents where suddenly the vehicles become confused and start honking all at each other. White says he heard it for the first time about 2 weeks ago after he was woken up around 4 a.m.
Then it happened again, and again, and I started thinking, well, this is
just like blocking each other and honking like idiots. So when you hear me say that Waymos deserve to be burned, this is why. But on all seriousness, this is a very stupid take, because if you can save lives by destroying like one piece of property, that's understandable. But, you know, burning down a Waymo is not going to save anybody's life. Let's keep it real. Berlino says they're acting like drunk Jersey drivers. Exactly. They're acting like hockey fans when their team wins.
Of course. But secondly, even if someone were to burn my fucking leased car, like, I still have insurance. If the alternative is like someone burns randomly my leased car, but in the process that person doesn't go out and, like, I don't know, kidnap someone, then yeah, that's a far more preferable outcome. That's what I'm saying.
What?
The problem with that is that, let's say that if everyone who protests decides to burn a Porsche that is insured, well, that's going to make your insurance cost way more. You're not going to be very happy about that. And the people who leased that Porsche to you are not going to be happy about that either. Right? So it's going to hurt their bottom line, hurt the livelihoods of the owners of the company as well as the employees. If that happens long enough, they might have to let some people go. Is people losing their jobs worth blowing off some steam on a hot Saturday afternoon? No. This is a great response.
It's not nice. It's not great. It's fucking awful.
I love that reaction.
But like it's such a stupid fucking take.
It hurts people's profit margins and therefore potentially their bottom line and therefore their livelihoods. But a lot of people worry about property damage for the sake of property damage in itself. To say like this is, you know.
The worst part about this also is that he doesn't understand the point I'm making. I'm not saying that like not only is it a false equivalence, but also I'm not saying like this is good, this is great.
Oh, it's a false, guys. It's a false equivalence, chat, because it's not him. Guys, if your neighbor's house is on fire,
I think
it's not like your house could be on fire. It's a false equivalence because it's not yours. You get how that works?
Yeah, the problem with Hasan's take here is that he's being completely inconsiderate. Not everyone has insurance for their car or the level of, well, actually, I think everyone has to have insurance for their car, but not everyone has the level of insurance for their car to sort of allow them to absorb the financial hit of your car getting burned. And also, what if your car is getting burned, the car gets burned, and you have to go to work the next morning? Well, that's a little inconvenient, wouldn't you say? Or let's say that you work an hour away from where you live and your car's in the parking lot, somebody burns it and you can't get home. Like, well, I guess you could get an Uber or something, but you know, it's extremely inconsiderate to be like, well, I'm protected, so I don't care. Like, no, that's like me being like, oh, well, you know, people are murdering each other. Oh, I don't care, because if someone murders me, I'll just go to heaven, so I'm cool with that. Like, no. Just because you're okay with something happening to you doesn't mean that it's something that like worldwide should be applied to just the entire population.
It's not yours, so you don't give a shit. That's how it works.
Really love that they're burning Waymos. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm simply saying is the reason why people care about property damage is because it hurts people, right? Like, that's the reason why you're supposed to care about property damage, because somewhere along the way, there is a person, a human being, whose livelihood might be potentially harmed by this.
Yes.
Right? And that person didn't deserve it, right? Like a storefront owner. A small business owner that has their fucking storefront smashed and has their inventory stolen, right? Like, that person didn't deserve it. I'm not saying that they deserve it, but the reason why you care about that is because that's an innocent person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whose livelihood was harmed.
Right.
And if you care about the livelihood of innocent people to that degree, then you should absolutely care about the much more consequential, unjustifiable actions by fucking ICE, the federal government.
So it's actually getting rich, chat.
What a stupid take. So what? You've got to burn a Waymo to prove your compassion for illegal immigrants? Get out of here. That's absurd.
This guy says the word false equivalency, and then uses one of the perfect example of a false equivalency. Like, he says false equivalency, something that isn't, and then he says this.
Government. Because what do you think happens to poor people that are simply trying to work, that are collaborating and cooperating with the immigration enforcement authorities, and for the false belief, the naivete that they have that this system is supposed to be lawful, they get treated like numbers on a board in order to prove a political point. They get fucking arrested.
No, let him cook. He's cooking something. Okay,
it's not the worst take in the world. It's probably one of the better Hasan Piker takes, but the problem is that it doesn't excuse the burning of the Waymos, right? It doesn't excuse that at all. And it's like, if you care about human beings, then you must support illegal immigration. Like, no, get out of here with that. It's not true at all. So yeah, I read that already.
But the purpose of damage property. So this, I don't give a fuck about property. Chat. this mindset comes from people, chat, that have nothing in it. I'm not trying to be rude, chat.
I didn't think about that, but that's so true. Or at least they take for granted the things that they have because they don't know what it's like to be without the things that they got, or they never even conceptualize the idea of like, oh, maybe my stuff could get stolen, the house could get burned. Like, these are not things that they think about every day. So, he's kind of nailed it right here.
And people who don't care about stuff have nothing. Like, people who say they don't care about houses and homeowners and shit like that, they don't have a house. Like, it's the people, like I always say, it's the people at the bottom that always act like they know what it's like elsewhere, but you have nothing. Like,
I mean, the person's name is Trash Jones. Just saying.
Anyway, you're an idiot. They're sick of playing games. You're an immigrant. You're back to Canada.
First of all, is he streaming from Canada? I thought for sure he was streaming from Canada. But also, did he migrate legally? One of the funniest things to me is how, like, passionate progressives are about illegal immigration without understanding the difference between legal immigration and illegal immigration. They think, oh, you must be anti-immigrant because you oppose people breaking the law. It's like, no. There actually are an unfortunate amount of people on the right who do oppose immigration. They're nationalists, they're wacky, they're zany, I don't like them. But that's not the same as opposing illegal immigration.
You're an idiot. They're sick of playing games. You're an immigrant. You're back to Canada. But I was invited to be here.
Docas lock in Felix PLS lock in.
Guys. You cannot comprehend the difference between a legal immigrant and an illegal one. I'm on an O1 visa. I'm more wanted needed than you in your own country, little buddy. Bro, I was more invited than you were. I'm on an O1. You're never gonna tell me, bro. This comes from the way to the top of you fucking busting loser, lord. Brother. Now go let the squatters in your home. Okay. Now go let people rob your shit and burn your car. Okay. Because it's the right thing to do, dude. Because dude. It's what is just natural to happen, buddy. Can I come to your house? I'd like to live there, please. I'd like to squat to your house because it's legal. Paper.
This guy's hilarious. I love it. Oh my goodness, the way the audio is garbled whenever music starts playing is ridiculous.
I don't get it. Oh, it's all of his clothing. Very cool.
Okay, I think that he's done reacting to the news there.